Memoir Africa, which is why you should actually take advantage of this free bootcamp and actually gain a whole lot from it. However, we have paid boot camp after this because you can't record everything at once, but you should definitely take advantage of this free boot camp. So the next thing is I would be dropping our social media, our link, so that you can follow us on social. Like I said, we have varieties and interesting offers that we do drop on social media. You shouldn't miss that. Just because you are in the community, that does not mean you shouldn't follow us on what on our social media handles. Because yeah, in as much as we are for the community, we are also for the tech community at large. So you should look out for everything we drop on our social medias. And again, you can also start connecting with each other in the comment section. You can drop your links, your handles, and everything so that you can follow each other, right? You can make connections and all of that. And one thing I want to advise, and I would always advise, is to share your learning journey. As you do this, endeavor to share, because when somebody comes to look at your what's it called, your handles and everything, they would see where you're building from. You are not just coming one day and telling them that you're already made or you're self-made. You actually went through phases, you built, right? Which is why you see people requesting for your social media handles whenever you want to apply for jobs, apply for anything, because they want to see how you built from scratch. So I strongly advise that you share this journey on your handles, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Twitter, and don't forget to tag us so that we can always retweet your post in order to reach more audiences. This is very, very important, and it is key in your journey as a developer or in your journey as somebody in the tech ecosystem. I can't emphasize enough. I don't want to take too much of our time. While class is starting, I'll drop our link in the comment section. Do make sure to follow us. Right now, I'll pass the mic to my able founder. She's going to address us and she's going to tell us one or two things before we commence the class. Thank you guys. Do have a nice evening and a wonderful class. Johan, you can actually take over. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angela. Good evening, good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing great from where you are. You're kicking off this bootcamp. Well, I'm really excited to see you here. And thank you, Aisha, for that great introduction. I'll go straight to what we have, our services. Apart from, as Aisha mentioned, we upskilling and onboarding African developers to be able to match the global industries. Now, how do we do this? We do this by organizing hackathons. We organize different types of hackathons, Web3 focused hackathons. We also have AI-based hackathons and other tech emerging, other tech, right? Other technologies. We also do dev banters. Dev banters, these are career-driven communication whereby we bring KOL developers, devs from everywhere in the world to share their own experiences from hiring, challenges that we face as developers here and there, right? So as the name suggests, answers, right? We also have boot camps. We have premium boot camps. This is an introduction boot camps that welcomes all developers to come and prove their skill and put their own theory into practical, right? And keep yourself, participate with other developers, network, learn, create the opportunities that you need, right? We also have premium boot camps. This is an advanced boot camp that gives you advanced knowledge and where you are able to have a specialized method for you. This is instructor-led. This is with an affordable price. It's also project driven, right? For you to access certificates for thesis, you have to build a project, right? You have to come up with a project. So our bootcamp is not like traditional bootcamp, right? It has also the hackathon that gives you access and get your own skills, but also create opportunities to the outside. What we also do in Memoir is to be able to create opportunities for the developers that had gone through our advanced classes, right? This is connecting with prominent organizations globally. Memoir as well as partnered with 40 plus universities across 10 countries. Right now, we are in 12 countries up to date. This is where we come together as devs to introduction to Web3 and other emerging technologies. You get access to different hackathons, different bootcamp sessions, different meetups, that is in-person meetups with different types of protocols, right? We also have Code Africa Conference. Code Africa Conference is a developer-focused conference, and last year we had a virtual edition in November, and we managed to have 1,227 attendees. Yes, to you. All right, and this year we have East Africa edition here in Nairobi, from May 6th to May 11th. It encompasses a hackathon. It encompasses panel sessions. It encompasses awards as well. It encompasses party. This is a place whereby technical subject matters are being discussed, where we bring government officials from the Department of ICT, IT department, also the stakeholders, the prominent stakeholders from concerts, Falcom named them, also the chancellors from different types of universities, Web3 protocols, and other different types of organizations. And this is where we are creating opportunities for developers, right, to come and learn, to come and network, and the most to be able to be part of the global tech industries, right? And the great thing about this Code Africa conference, it is really it's a freemium fashion for developers, right? To make sure that we are having each and every person to discuss what is really happening in the tech ecosystem, because we have everything that we are needed of to excel, right? Web3 needs Africa to reach its potential, and we are the forefronts of the tech in Africa, right? And finally, why are we doing this, right? Why are we doing this? Why are we organizing bootcamp? Why are we having the Code Africa? The first thing is to be able to equip developers with deep skills, right? To be able to participate in global tech industries. We know every year 86% of STEM graduates doesn't have opportunities because of lack of practicals, right? That is on the tech industries. The second thing is to be able to create opportunities to our developers, to be able to give them, to connect them with opportunities. And lastly, is we are creating a home for developers, whereby you are able to come and connect, you are able to come and create, you are able to come and plan, meet all the key things. This is our home for developers, right? This is a place whereby we come together as a community to be able to discuss, to mentor ourselves, to learn, to have one-on-one, to work together, right? And I love what Aisha mentioned earlier is that share your journey. Building in public is what we really recommend so much, because it shows so much of our effort. It shows what we are doing. It also sells our skills outside there. So, and also it will help us connect. So as we continue from as our children, our next class is coming up, you can drop your own LinkedIn, your own Twitter, connect. This is also a networking platform, right? It's not only a learning platform, it's a networking platform. We're going also to have, share this, a networking time for us to create and bond from this class, right? Thank you from for this, for your time. I'll welcome Mike. Mike, please take it up. Looking forward to learning with each and every person. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joan. Thank you so much. So everyone, I want to welcome you once again to today's bootcamp. This is day 2. All right, if you can hear me, if I'm audible, please drop it in the comment section. You are audible. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's turn this chat box.
You
Let's turn
are
it.
audible.
Let's turn it. Yes, yes, yes. Just the chat box. Drop it in the chat box. Let me see. I want to see the chat box buzzing this evening. Yes, 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 yes. More responses, please. So, yes, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I like this. All right, great. So, how was class yesterday, everyone? Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you were able to learn very well. All right, that's great. That's great. So today is a continuation of where we stopped yesterday. So let me share my screen and let me know if you can hear or see my screen. Sharing my screen now. All right, please confirm if you can see my screen. Confirm if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Yes, you can just drop it in the comment section. I will read it. Yes, yes. Brilliant, brilliant. That's good. All right, so today is also the continuation of where we stopped yesterday. Yesterday, we were able to install Visual Studio Code Editor on our local machine, on our laptop. Today, this is what I have for you. Yes, yesterday we installed VS Code Editor. We created a folder on VS Code Editor, and we also created a file. All right. So today we are going to be understanding the basic skeleton of HTML. All right. HTML is the language that we use in building websites. Okay. So I need you to understand the structure. How does this thing works? Okay. That's what we are going to be going over today. I'll head over to my Visual Studio Code Editor. I've already pinned it down here. Can you see? Pinned it. Should in case you are yet to pin yours, just go to the start button, click on the start button, and search for VS Code. Okay, so once you search for it, you are going to click open. All right. So everyone, let's do that. It's already open on my hand, so I will not open it again. Okay. So this is it from my hand, what I have. Okay. So I'm going to create a new folder. You know, we have created a folder yesterday. So I'm going to create a new folder. I'll create my folder on dashboard. I think I created a folder yesterday. Memory. Okay. All right. I've selected the folder called Memory, right? The next thing for me to do now is to create my file. All right. So new file according to what you learned yesterday. And Grace. Grace Babarinde. All right, so I'm going to call my file grace.html and I will hit the enter button. So I receive a prompt that do you want to name it Grace, file name Grace, all files. So it's showing ordinary Grace, right? So at the end, you will append .html. Please, are we together? Are we together, everyone? Just drop it in the chat box if we're together. Grace. Good, good. Grace.html. All right, that's great. More responses. Good. I like that. So I'll proceed. All I just need to do is to click on create file. And as you can see, we have grace.html now. So let's go over the basic skeleton of HTML file. The skeleton is very simple. Okay. The first thing we have in HTML skeleton is tags. What are tags? Tags are what we use actually in HTML to, how do I put it? To make our work looks in form of HTML. All right. For an example, the opening tag for an HTML is like this. Okay. So something like less than, then you write HTML, you close it with greater than. Okay, that's what we call a tag. Let me try and zoom my screen for you so that you can see it better. Zoom in. Okay, so is it better now? Or I should zoom in the more? Is it better now? Okay, I think it is okay. Now let me check the comments. Yes, it's better. All right, great. Okay, that's good. So the first one we have is what HTML tag. And the HTML tag, it has to be closed. This is HTML open. Okay. The closing tag will now be your less than /HTML. Then you put the greater than there. So it is HTML open and HTML close. Should I write it again or you get it? Okay, for the sake of those that vote for me to write it again, I will go write it again. It is HTML open. Just you have your greater than, less than, greater than, then in between HTML. Okay, that's the opening tag. Hit the enter button. Then you have the closing tag /HTML. Anyhow you want to do it, you can say less than, greater than, okay, /HTML. Do we get that? Please, if you get that, drop it in the comment section. I get it. So I just want to make sure that everyone is being carried along. No one is left behind. That's the essence, right? So once I get the response, oh, brilliant. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's move forward, everyone. You have gotten the first tag. Let's move forward to the next tag. In an HTML tag, we have the head and what? The body. Don't forget, in an HTML tag, we have the head and the body. So let's start from the head, all right? So the head is also a tag. Let's do our tag 10, head. Okay, just like the way we did HTML. So you can give it more space. So head open and what? Head close. Head open and head close. So anytime you open the HTML tag, you have to close it. Anytime you open head tag, you have to also close it. So do we get that? Head open and head close. Do we get it? Let's drop it in the comment section. Yes, following. Wow, you are all brilliant. You all are very, very brilliant, I must say. All right, that means I can proceed. You know, I told you that we have head and body. Okay, so I would like to finish up with the body before I start telling you the other things that we have thereof. So let's start with the body. We also have body open and what? Body close. Body open and body close. HTML open, HTML close. You can see that the HTML open and the HTML close, they are encompassing everything we are writing. Okay, HTML open and HTML close encompasses every code that we are writing. Okay, inside that we have the head, right? And we also have the body. Head open, head close. Body open, body close. So do we get that? Do we get that? All right, brilliant. Thank you, Chris. All right, so let's move forward. So in your head section, you will have the title of your website. Okay, title is also a tag, but it's a tag that lives in the head, just like brain. Brain lives where? In the head. So the title lives in the head section. Please don't forget, title lives in the head section. Title is also a tag. So let's do title tag. Title open. Title close. All right. So inside title open, title close, you will now mention the name of your website. Okay. Boy Africa. So in due time, we are going to be running this and you will see what we are doing in real life. Okay. But before that, I just need to show you the pragmatic aspect, which is the coding aspect. So inside the S section, we have the title open and what title close. In between the title tag, we have the name of our website. It can be more than this, right? You can also say, you can also do this. Let's say the best plot. Best developer. It's too long. You can type anything you want there. Okay. You can type anything, just anything. Okay. So I'm just using that to show you that you're not restricted to few texts under your title. All right. Good. So remember that this guy, which is VS Code, it has what we call autosave. Okay, so my autosave has been activated. You can see the check mark has been activated. I don't need to be pressing Control S every time. So everyone, do you want me to show you this on the front end? Let's try and reload this so that you can see it. Let's reload this so that you can see it. Okay, I will look for my folder. Okay, memory. Look for the HTML file. It is grace.html. All right. So you right click on your file. That file that is .html. That's how you know it. Go to the folder where you save the file. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Go to the folder where you save the file. This is the folder where I save the file. Memory. All right. Can you see it? Good.
Can't see it now.
So you can't see it, right?
You're not sharing your Explorer.
All right. I'm not on the Explorer yet. So let me stop sharing though. And I'll share again.
I mean, to be honest with you, this is okay. He's doing a lot of.
Right. Okay, so can you see my screen now?
Yes.
All right, brilliant. So all you have to do is to go to your folder, the folder where you save your HTML file. Can you see this is my HTML file? Can you see Grace? Can you see Grace? And the type is what? HTML. Click on it and right click. Then open with any browser that you want. I like to open it with Opera Mini. Okay, can I go ahead?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's good. My screen is coming up now. Okay, so can you see my Opera Mini? Just drop it in the comment section. I'll read it. Okay, yes, you can. All right, that's great. All right, great. Please mute your mic, please. Mute your mic. Just follow me with comments, okay? All right. Now, under the title, I wrote Memoir Africa, right? This is where the title is. Can you see where I'm hovering on, everyone? Can you see where I'm hovering on? Can you see the title? Can you see Memoir?
Already.
Yes, yes. All right. That's great. That's great. Good. So that is what title is. Okay. Very, very simple. That's what title is. Since we get that, let's proceed, everyone. Let's proceed. Now, let's go to the body. The body. Please mute your mic, Isaiah. Please mute your mic. Host. Okay. That's good. All right. Your mic is still up, Isaiah. Thank you. So the body of a website now, when we talk about the body of a website, this is what we are talking about. This entire page now is the body of a website, okay? And the first thing I would like you to familiarize yourself with is the header tags, okay? Let's talk about the header tags in HTML, all right? So I'm going to show you header 1 now. It's called H1, header 1. H1. It can either be in capital letter or in small letter. You have problem whether it is in capital or in small letter. I'll say Michael. All right. So, I'm not pressing Ctrl S because I'm on autosave. If I go to my browser and I reload, okay, can you see Michael Fowley? Can you see Michael Fowley? And it is very, very bold and what big. That is the function of H1. Header 1 tag. That is the function. All right. Yes, that's what header 1 does. Okay, that's good. I hope you are following, please. I hope you are following. If you're following, say I'm following. Just drop it in the comment section. You don't have to unmute yourself. Just drop it in the comment section. I am following. That's all I did. I am following. And I hope it is not too difficult. Great, great, great. Brilliant. People are following. All right. Let's proceed. That's header 1 tag. Let's move forward to header 2 so that you can see the difference between header 1 and header 2. So let's do header 2 now. Okay. Header 2. Close it. Right. This is the second day of our bootcamp. If I go to my browser and reload, okay, can you see this is the second day of our bootcamp? Is the first one, is the second one as big as the first one? You can drop it in the comment section. The second header, is it as big as the first header? Let's drop it. Let's drop it. No, no, no. Brilliant, brilliant. You are all brilliant. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. There's no time to waste time. Let's go to header 3. Okay. This is header 3. Let's go to header 4. This is header 4. Header 5. This is header 5. Then lastly, header 6. Okay, because we have header 1 to 6. This is header 6. Header 6. Right. So I'll go to my browser and reload it. Can you see? We have header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, header 5, and finally header 6. All these headers are useful. Don't think, oh, I'm not going to need header 6. It's too tiny. No. A time will come that in the project you want to do, you will need a very tiny but bold text. You now think, oh, which header tag suits this best? It is header 6. Or if header 6 is too tiny for you, you can use header 5. So you need to know all these header tags. They are very, 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 very important. Yes. Now we are done with headers. We have header 1 to 6. You have seen header 1, Michael Fowley, header 2. This is the second day of our bootcamp. Header 3, this is header 3, header 4, this is header 4, header 5, this is header 5, and header 6, this is header 6. Okay, I would like you guys to drop the one that you love the most out of these headers. Drop the header that you like the most. Which header do you like the most? Personally, I love header 1. Okay, drop the header you like. Header 1, header 2, header 1, header 2. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. H2, good. Header 2. Oh, wow, wow, wow. You like header 1, you like header 2. That's great, that's great. All right, all right, all right. I like the pace at which we are learning. I like the pace. Thank you. All right, the next thing I'd like to show you is the break tag. All right, let me show you the break tag. For an example, can I clear these headers? Have you gotten them? Do I need to clear them? Or I should just, okay, I'll not clear it for the sake of reference purpose. I won't clear it. Let's assume you have Isaiah. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation from your end, because Isaiah is a good guy. Okay. Michael is a good guy. So I'm going to reload this on my browser. Do you notice that Isaiah is a good guy and Michael is a good guy are written together? Do you notice? Do you notice? Yes. But in the code, did I write them together? I didn't write them together. I did not. I did not write them together. But the code, we see it as just one single line of, of code. It will see it like this. That's the way to see it. So in order to actually demarcate that, this line is different from this line, like line 16 is different from line 17. That is why we have what we call break tag. Okay, we have what we call break tag. And that's what we are going to apply now. This is how a break tags look like. You use your less than, greater than, and in between you will use BR, and that signifies break. BR, it signifies break. And if I reload this on my browser, you are going to see that it will take effect immediately. Do you notice? We now have Isaiah is a good boy, Michael is a good guy. We have the two on separate lines. Am I communicating? And also, you can add the break tag more than once, okay? You can decide to say, okay, the space between this line and this line is too small for you. You need to add one more break. It is possible. You can add as many breaks as possible. You can see that I've added 2 breaks. So if I go to my browser and reload, You can see Michael is a good guy, comes down the more the space was the line height items, it increases. So far, so good. Are we together, my people? Are we together? Drop it in the chat box. Drop it in the chat box. Yes, I want to use this moment to tell you that Mimoy Africa is having our premium bootcamp. Our premium bootcamp is upcoming. Okay, we are having our premium bootcamp by 12th to 5th of this month, and part of the courses that we are going to cover is full stack blockchain. We are covering full stack blockchain. So if you want to know more about blockchain, yes, the bootcamp is upcoming. And also, if you want to further your career in web development, you want to be a pro like Michael Fawale, yes, the bootcamp also for that is upcoming. So always have it at the back of your mind that our premium bootcamp is coming. And with that boot camp, you will be a master of web development and blockchain. Anyone you decide to go for, anyone you decide to choose, okay, you are going to master it. You're going to master it. So let's proceed, my people. Let's proceed. I've taught you the break tag, and you have seen in reality how break tag works. All right. The next I'll teach you is a paragraph. Okay, this is how paragraph works. If I say this is paragraph 1, this is paragraph 1, and this is paragraph 2, right? Does the break tag require to be closed like the body tag and title? All right, yes, thank you for this brilliant question, Nancy. Thank you. In HTML, there are something we call double tags and single tags. Okay, so example of double tag is what we have been dealing with since, right? Like the HTML open, HTML close, title open, title close, head open, head close, header one open, header one close. But an example of a single tag is a break, a tag that you don't need to close it. It understands that okay, you don't have to worry yourself. An example is what break tag. Okay, so have I answered your question, Nancy? All right, thank you, everyone. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. All right. So you can see I have this is paragraph 1, this is paragraph 2. If I reload my browser, I'm going to have the two written together. This is paragraph 1, this is paragraph 2, and it's even joining with Michael is a good guy. How can I separate these guys? We can separate them. We can, okay, Nancy, you can separate them by using what we call paragraphs. All right. So if we use paragraph to cover this up, paragraph open and paragraph close, you just surround it with what paragraph tag. It's a double tag, which means that if you open it, you have to close it up. Okay, paragraph open and what? Paragraph close. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. So if I go to my browser and I reload it now, you will see that everything, you know, they are aligned, so to say. You can see this is paragraph 1, this is paragraph 2. Please confirm if you're following me. Just drop it in the comment section. I am following you back to back. Yes, 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 yes. Let me know if you're following me back to back. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Yes, 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 yes. All right. I love this. I love this back to back. I just like that word. All right, let's proceed, my people. Let's proceed. So we have done justice to paragraph. We have done justice to break tags, header tags. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. All right, let's see what else we have. We need to create an hyperlink. Okay, we're getting more serious now. We are getting more serious. You will notice that when you go to some website, they will say, click here to log in. All right. So they can either make this text to be hyperlink, that is, the hyperlink the login. It is only the login that is clickable, or they hyperlink the entire text. Once you click here to log in, it's going to pick up. All right. So I will start by adding an hyperlink to login. Okay. An hyperlink is a way of linking your HTML page to another page. It's like a carrier. It will carry you from one page to another. So I want to surround login with an anchor tag. Don't forget, anchor tag is a double tag. It means that if you open the tag, you have to close it. Okay, so you will use it to surround whatever you want to hyperlink. Okay, so you can see I have anchor open, anchor close, anchor tag, anchor open, anchor close on whatever you want to add anchor to. Brilliant. Once you have done that, you have to go inside the first tag and say href is equal to, it has completed it for me, but I don't want it to complete. I want to complete it myself. So you say href is equal to, that's completed it again. Then you press shift inverted comma. Okay, there is an inverted comma on your keyboard. So you can only reach it by pressing shift inverted comma. And if you want to use a single comma, it is also possible. Single inverted comma, rather, it is also possible. Can you see? So either ways, if you are okay with double inverted comma or single inverted comma, you are welcome. All right. So what you do is you just say, where do you want to take your users to when they click on this login? Okay, once your users click on login, where do you want it to take them? Okay, I want it to take them to login.html. Login.html. So you are taking your users to what? To the login page. All right. Don't forget, I'm on autosave. If you are not on autosave, please activate your autosave by going to files, scroll down, you will see autosave, click on it, then the checkbox will appear and all your works will be automatically saved. You don't have to be pressing Ctrl+, all the time, just like Notepad++. All right, so my work is saved. Let me head back to my browser and I'm going to reload my browser. Brilliant. Ta-da! Can you see? I have click here to log in. Okay, and you can see if I hover my mouse over the login, can you see? Let me try and increase. Let me zoom my browser so that you can see this thing better. Is it better now? Okay, so when you hover your mouse on the login, can you see it's telling you, okay, this thing is clickable. That's what it's trying to say. Okay, this thing, sorry. It's saying this thing is what? Clickable. When you click on it, it's going to move. Can we try that, everyone? Can we try that? All right, I'm going to click login now. And can you see? It is moving. It is moving. But do we have login.p? Do we have login.html file? Do we? Do we, everyone? No, we don't. But if you check the URL, can you see that it has changed to login.html? Can you see? Yes, brilliant. So let me go back. Let me go back. And to be more practical now, I'm going to change the login.html to something else that you would like, www.google.com. All right. So if I head back to my browser and I reload, I will load my browser. All right. So if I click on login now, it's going to take me where? To google.com. Okay, it's not going through because I didn't use the https:// That should do. That should do. Okay. All right. Can you see? I've clicked on login now, and it's taking me to where? If you are loving this, drop it in the comment section. I'm loving this. I love what I see. Drop it. If you love what you see, drop it in the comment section. I love what I see. Yes. Drop it. I love what I see. You have been able to create what we call an hyperlink now, so that you can move from one page to another. Okay, yes, Noki said I should please repeat once again. All right, I will repeat what I have said. Okay, I talked about anchor tags. Okay, that anchor, we use it to move from one page to another. Okay, yes. So that's the whole summary. We use anchor to move from one page to another. And you can see I've anchored this login now. If I click on login, it's going to take me to where? Google.com. Okay, so https:// means I'm accessing Google via a secured network. Very simple. Okay, it's not compulsory you write google.com. You know, it can be login .html. It means that you have another HTML file apart from grace.html, which is the login page. Okay, are we together, everyone? Are we together? Do we get it now? Yes. Okay, I love this fire emoji. I love it. Yes. All right, brilliant, everyone. Let's move forward. The next thing is, let me go back. You know, I said click here to log in. If I click here, am I getting any response? No. Click here. I'm trying to click on it now. Is it taking me anywhere? No. No, it's not taking me anywhere. So I want the entire text to be hyperlinked so that when my users see click here to log in, once they click on any part of that text, it will just take them to the login page. Can we do that, everyone? Let's do it together, my people. Let's do it together. All right. All you just have to do is a simple. Please mute your mic. Thank you. Yes. All you have to do, your mic is still up. Thank you. All you have to do is to adjust your code. Just adjust it. You know, I started the anchor tag before the login text, right? So remove it, Control X, and put it at the beginning. All right. So you can see it is helping me to close it at the beginning. I want to close it at the end. So the anchor tag is starting at the beginning of click here, and it is ending at the end of the text. So it has been saved already. If I go to my browser and I reload, tell me what you observe in the comment section. What do you observe? I don't want to talk it. I don't want to say it. So what do you observe? Drop it in the comment section. What happened? Immediately I changed the anchor tag. What happened? Yeah, that's a challenge. Drop it. Drop it. Yes, I want more comments, please. More comments. The full sentence is now hyperlinked. Yes, correct. Blessing Chuka. Blessing Ohuka. All right. Yes, I need more comments. The whole sentence is on the line now. Yes, you're also correct. Hyperlinked. Yes. Can the break tag be used in place of paragraph? Yes, of course, depending on what you need. Feel free to just play around these things. Don't let it be that it's only when you come to class that you learn how to code. Even when you're not in class, play around with it. That's how you can master it and become a pro. And also, do not forget that we are having a premium bootcamp. That is very, very important, because if you subscribe for premium bootcamp, you are going to master this more. We are going to be going into the deeper parts of coding. When I say deeper parts, I mean very, very deeper parts. Okay, so that anywhere you go and you design website for them, they'll be like, wow, who taught you how to code? Because the way you will be taught how to code, you will be able to explain codes line by line. When I say line by line, I mean line by line, where you start writing 130 lines of codes, 500 lines of codes, 1,000 lines of codes. I've even faced up to like, how many? More than 30,000 lines of codes before. My head almost burst, but it did not burst. So these are the opportunities that are available for you in our premium bootcamp. I want you to anticipate, prepare yourself, get ready for our premium bootcamp. So far so good. I believe we are getting what I've been teaching so far. If you are getting it, say hi. Just drop hi in the comment section. I'm getting it. I just need you to let me know if you are getting it or not. Are the tags case sensitive? No, the tags are not case sensitive. Feel free to use anything you want, but I will just advise, if you are starting with a capital letter, end the tag with a capital letter. If you, see, following me at the same time, everybody's understanding what I'm saying. Wow, I'm flabbergasted and astounded. I'm blushing right now because you guys are brilliant. I must tell you, you're brilliant. You're brilliant. All right, all right, all right. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. Do you know that it is possible for you to add an image to your HTML code? My people, do you know that it is possible? Do you know that it is possible to add image to your HTML code? That's what we are going to do right now. Yes, we are going to be adding images or a single image. You will be trying that after the class, but I will be adding a single image to this website right now. All right, let's do it, everyone. To add an image to your website is very, very simple. There's what we call image tag. Image tag is a single tag. All right, single tag, which means you don't have to do image open, image close. It's a single tag. You just say, can you see? I've done the tag pattern. Good. So I'll say img space src. You can see that all these things I'm teaching you, I'm not even checking books before I can teach you, because this thing is already what? Part of me. And very soon, I promise you, this will also be what? Part of you. Please clap for yourself in the comment section. Clap for yourself. You have tried so far. Clap for yourself in the comment section. Clap for yourself. Drop the clap emoji. You deserve it. You deserve it. That clap is for you. Okay. Yes, you deserve it. You deserve it. All right. Let's proceed. So I want to bring in an image. Rule number one, if you are bringing in an image to an HTML website, rule number one, you must make sure that the image you are bringing in is saved in the same folder as your HTML file. Should I repeat that? Should I repeat that? Okay, I said when you are adding an image to your HTML website, one of the things you must know is the image you are adding must be in the same directory with your HTML file. For an example, can you see that I have my image here, which is called logo? It's a PNG file. And I also have my HTML file above it. The name of my HTML file is what? Grace. right? Am I communicating? Am I communicating, everyone? Do you get it? Yes, yes, yes. I love the swift response. That means I can proceed. So to bring in logo into my work, I would just say, since they are in the same directory, they're in the same place, I just say logo. You can see it's even completing it for me. Oh, I'll type it .png, logo.png. And if I go to my browser and I reload it, hello, I'm with you. All right, everyone, I have reloaded my browser, and can you see what I have? The extension is PNG. It depends on the extension of your image. The image I have there at the moment is a PNG file. All right, you can have a JPG file. I will look for a JPG file now, and we are going to practicalize with it. But before that, I want to make sure that you understand this first. Let's see if you have the same result at your end. Do you have the same result at your end? Do you? Try it, try it. You can do it, you can do it. Try it. So all I did was to call the IMG SRC is equal to, or let's do it again, everyone. Let's do it again. I said your tag, then you say IMG space SRC is equal to, then your inverted comma, don't forget, do it, or it can be single inverted comma, anyone you like. It will work very well. All right, so I'll just say logo.png. Why? Because the image I have there is a PNG file. If I reload my browser, you will see that I have my image up and running. You don't need to copy the image parts. You don't need to copy the image parts. Let me reiterate myself. All you need to do is to go to your images, right? Your pictures where you save your images, right? Then bring any image you want. Let me go and bring any image here. So let me bring one image on board. Come in. Let me bring one image. Okay, let's use the image of when I was in school. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen again now, right? I'll share my screen. Okay. Okay. So please confirm if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Just drop it in the chat box. I can see your screen. Okay. Yes, okay. That's good. Let's move on, everyone. So you can see that this is a JPG file. Can you see the type? Can you see type JPG? This is not a PNG file. But I like, anytime I'm working, to rename my image. I love to rename my image. It's very important. So you can rename your image to anything you want. Okay. I can rename it to Conrad 14. I just leave it as Conrad. Okay. So if I want to bring in this image to my work, it's very simple. Instead of logo.png here, I will just remove it and say Conrad.jpg. And if I reload my website, I'm going to have my picture popping out. Okay, I've zoomed this. Let me zoom out. Okay, so this is when I was in school. Okay. All right. So I also forget to tell you that Whatever you study in school does not matter. Whatever you study in school, you can see me holding lab coat here. Yeah, whatever you study in school doesn't matter. Don't say, okay, I cannot learn web development because I study engineering course, I study this. No, anybody can study web development because anybody can learn it, because I studied industrial chemistry when I was in school. So, and today I'm not a practicing chemist. Today I'm a full stack web developer. That's what I do. That's what I do. All right. That aside, this image is too big, guys. This image is very, very big. What do you think we should do? Drop it in the comment section. What do you think we should do to this image? It's too big. What should we do? What should we do? Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. What should we do to this image? It's too big. We need to resize it. I love that blessing. Paulina, we need to resize it. Yeah. So how can we resize it? By just going to your HTML tag and you say, no, we can't minimize it. We have to resize it. Okay. You say height. Just give it dimension, height. Can you see where I put the height? It is after the inverted comma for the source. So you say height is equal to, let's give Michael 100 pixels. The unit we use in web development is pixels. Okay, just like camera, we use pixels. Okay, then you will give it width. You have height, you must have width, right? So the width, let's give it 100 pixels. And if I go to my browser and reload this beautiful image, I should have this. Can you see that I've resized the image? Can you see I've resized the image? So to you, you can say, oh, no, it's too small. You can also resize it. You can resize it again to a bigger dimension. I'll go for 300 by 300 pixels. And if I go to my browser, all right, and I reload it, can you see it's way bigger now? So this thing is just common sense. You can see that it is more, the height is more, it needs more width. So you just say, okay, let's add more width. Let's add more width to this guy. So please, Harriet, kindly mute your mic. Let's add more width. I can just say 350. Harriet, please, admin, please mute Harriet's mic, please. Admin, thank you. So if I reload this, you will see that the width as what? The width has changed. That's how you are going to be playing around it. Your assignment for today, I need you to create an HTML website, just like this. All these tags that we have played with, the other tags, blah, 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 play with them, and also bring in an image. Okay, so that's your assignment. These data tags that we have played with, the anchor, you also play with it, okay? And also bring in what? Bring in an image. That's your assignment. That's your assignment. All right, so I'll be handing over the microphone now to Aisha. Hello, Aisha, are you with me?
Hello, Michael. Thank you very much
Okay,
for that section.
sorry,
May I just say
someone
I
said
also learned.
I should type the assignment. Don't worry, I will type the assignment. Please go ahead, Aisha.
Okay. All right. Can everyone hear me?
You're audible?
Okay, thank you very much for that section. That was a really insightful section. I was also following, I was also learning. I was also learning how to put an image in a website. Yeah.
Well
So
done.
I know if for sure you're here to learn web development basic, there is no going back. Like you would know that this is the basic and this is the starting line, right? this is the starting point. You don't get into it and say you want to go back. Web development is actually, I won't say it's hard, but it's a journey of resilience and it's a journey of doing and redoing, right? But you don't just look at the starting, you look at where you are going to. So I'm just trying to say this because, Michael was talking about a paid premium class. One thing about web development is you would think you have it at hand, then you get to a point, it will shake you, then you would wish that you have somebody that was actually like taking you through. And this is why you should actually either seek a mentor, look for a well structured program to take you through the steps because basically 10 days is not enough for you to actually learn everything, to be honest. So after this, I would share a form, right? And you would have access, but I think the fastest people will be the ones to actually benefit from it. Anyways, I won't put the juice out, all the juice out here right now. I just want to say thank you to everyone who stayed to the end of today's class. Tomorrow is another day, and that is day 3 of our bootcamp. Don't forget, we are going to day 10. We'll probably learn for 9 days, and the last day will be the day we use to wrap up the bootcamp. Thank you guys very much. And like I said, follow us on social media. I will drop the link once again. Follow us on social media. This will really help you because we actually dish out a lot on our social media platform. And I'm not even joking. If you are not following us, then you might actually miss out on a lot. I also said something about everyone dropping their links so that they can actually connect with each other. I'm not seeing any link. I'm not seeing any link, and that's actually, I don't know. You don't want to connect, you don't want to know new people, you don't want to, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you don't want to drop your link, then I'm dropping Memoi's link for you to follow. That would really, really help us. So don't forget, tomorrow is another day of class. Like I said, 4 p.m. Okay, that's the assignment in the comment section, but I'll just copy it out and put it in our web development group so that you don't miss out on it, right? So I just pasted it there so that you don't miss out on it. So if you have any question, if you have anything to say, don't hesitate to actually ask me in the group chat and also tag me. So this is the end of another beautiful section. Make sure to follow our pages. I'm repeating this and I know why I am repeating it. Make sure to follow our pages. Make sure to post your journey. I'm just saying this because we don't know the power in social media. That's why we don't actually post our journey. And for a developer, for an aspiring developer, somebody that is already a developer, for somebody in the tech space, basically, you should always post your journey online. Like, let people see your process. Let them see how long you've come. Let them see how long you've come. And make sure you're tagging our social media handles. This is just for us to retweet and help you get to a wider reach. That's just one thing. So once you tag our social media handle, be it on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere we are Memoir Africa, make sure you tag us and we'll be able to retweet or repost or reshare your post so that you'll be able to reach more audience and maybe even your target audience. You don't know who is looking. We think we are just doing it, but you don't know who is looking until the day they come up to you and tell you that, oh, I've been seeing your post, I've been seeing your journey, you actually deserve this win. Do you get? So that is all for today. Pending when we get off, if you want to get off, I will just play a little song in the background while we leave the class. Thank you very much for joining, guys. Don't forget to follow our social media link. Oh, I've dropped it. And I will maybe even drop it in the community and tag it too. So we can start living. Thank you very much, guys. So how was today's class? You can drop it in the comment section or drop it in the WhatsApp chat for me. I would really appreciate that. And if there is anything we need to improve on, we don't mind you actually still dropping it in the comment section. Feel free to text me whenever you need something, whenever you need me to actually make a clarification about anything, feel free to text me. Eugene, you are asking about the assignment. The assignment is in the comment section of our group chat. Check it out. Eugene, the assignment is in the comment section of our group chat. Follow our LinkedIn, follow our Twitter at Memoy Africa. Make sure you're following. Post about your journey, tag us.